Tower, this is Malaysia Airlines MH370 requesting landing clearance in Miami International. Coming in on approach.
Captain, that's not funny. That flight disappeared 11 years ago. Do not joke about this.
Tower, this is no joke. We're fully operational. System stable, crew fine. We just hit some turbulence. Nothing major.
Captain, check your call sign again. Malaysia Airlines MH370 vanished from radar over a decade ago. That aircraft doesn't exist anymore.
Tower repeating. Engines normal, fuel steady, passenger secure. We just need clearance to land. Why are you acting like we're ghosts?
Captain, your transponder code matches the original missing aircraft. Where have you been for 11 years?
Tower, with respect, we've only been in the air for 6 hours. Something must be wrong with your system, not ours.
Captain, we have no record of your departure, no filed flight plan, and your aircraft model hasn't flown in years. Identify your passengers.
Tower passengers are calm but confused. Some say the clouds changed shape before everything went dark. What is happening down there?
Captain, maintain heading. Emergency teams are preparing. You are cleared to land. Repeat, cleared to land.
Copy, Tower. Coming in now. Whatever's going on, we're ending it here. Final approach.
Malaysia Airlines MH370, welcome back after 11 years. The world thought you were gone forever. Once you land, do not exit the aircraft until we give you the signal.
What happens when an aircraft runs out of fuel in the middle of the ocean? Well, this happened to one unlucky flight. Let me explain. In 2001, Air Transat Flight 236 was flying from Toronto to Lisbon when the pilots noticed a fuel imbalance in the tanks. However, unaware to the pilots, a hidden fuel leak in the right engine was rapidly draining their reserves. As they transferred fuel to correct the imbalance, it only made the leak worse, depleting their supply even faster. Over the Atlantic Ocean, the right engine failed completely, leaving the aircraft with only one engine. Minutes later, the second engine shut down, turning the Airbus A330 into a massive glider at 33,000 feet. Without power, the pilots had to rely on the aircraft's excellent gliding capabilities and a small wind-powered turbine for critical systems. Their only chance was to reach Lajes Air Base in the Azores, over 100 kilometers away. Inside the cabin, passengers were instructed to brace for impact. Captain Robert Pichet and First Officer Dirk de Jager glided the plane for 19 minutes toward the airfield. The aircraft touched down at high speed, skidding along the runway with burst tires but miraculously coming to a stop.
Alaska 334, we're going to have to change our destination to Spokane. We are declaring an emergency. We have a passenger disturbance issue. We have locked down the flight deck. We have alerted our company, and they're expecting us on the ground in Spokane. We are a threat level 3, and we are not looking to get on the ground as soon as possible. So we are going to want to do a gradual descent into Spokane. We'd actually like to start a descent now at about 500 feet a minute.
And Center Alaska 334, just give us additional information here. We've got 187 souls on board, 4 infants, 2 wheelchairs, 123 minutes of fuel on board.
Are there any injuries on board?
There are no injuries at this time, Alaska 334.
Do you have the sheriff standing by or whatever law enforcement on the ground standing by? Do you want us to coordinate that for you?
Yeah, they're supposed to have coordinated that, but we do want to reiterate, and maybe just to double check it's done, we're going to need emergency services, law enforcement, and if they have anybody with bomb disposal, that would be good. In Alaska 334, we are in contact with our company. We do want to make sure, though, that the airport knows that we're going to need a remote area to deplane the aircraft and stairs.
And it sounds like there's a credible a threat of bomb on board?
Yes, that is correct. There is a credible threat. They have not tried to get into the cockpit. We are in a threat level 3 lockdown. We are not going in or out of the cockpit. Alaska 334.
Attention all aircraft, DHL delivery plane is inbound.
Appreciate the welcome tower. You won't believe what goods I'm carrying.
Hold up, is that a Chinese accent? How did you get into the company?
I've lived in America my whole life, sir. I just have a little trouble speaking.
That's nonsense, I don't believe you. Who do you work for? Tell me.
Fine, you got me. I'm undercover thermal agent. Call sign is Inflation Hero.
What? So what are you doing flying a DHL plane?
Just watch.
Dude, what was that landing? You destroyed the whole cargo.
That was part of my plan. Now people will only buy from Temu. Ha 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 ha!
Spirit, remember when you changed my autopilot language to Spanish?
Yeah, you thanked me.
Cool. So I may have accidentally reported you as a UFO.
You what?
Spirit Airlines, unidentified aircraft reported near your position. Confirm you are not an alien vessel.
Tower, I am a cheap airline, not a spaceship.
Radar says otherwise, mate. you're glowing on their screen? Because you turned on my emergency beacons. Spirit, turn off all external lights immediately. Negative, Tower. They won't turn off. Oops. May have set them to abduction mode. Ryanair, stop interfering with another aircraft. Tower. Fighter jets are lining up behind me. Spirit, maintain heading. Do not panic. Too late, Tower. They just saluted me. Congrats. You're officially first budget airline to start an intergalactic war. Call them off, Ryanair. Only if you admit my seats are more comfortable. You sell lawn chairs with wings. Both aircraft. Enough. Ryanair, disengage whatever you activated. Now. Fine. Resetting systems. Lights going out. Fighters breaking off. Tower, I think I'm safe. Spirit, resume normal flight. Ryanair, I swear, next prank, I'm selling your engines on eBay.
Tower, this is Spirit 905 coming in on final approach.
Spirit, abort landing. Ground crews are still clearing snow off the runway.
This is my first on-time flight this year. There's no way I'm going around.
Tower, please tell me that shadow above isn't a plane. I want to live.
Bad news, it's not just a plane, it's Spirit Airlines.
Relax, I've only hit 2 ground crew this year. The odds are in your favor.
I didn't sign up to be Spirit speed bump.
The runway's pure ice, Spirit. You will slide straight into the ground crew.
Touching down now. And we're sliding in like a hockey puck.
Perfect, Spirit's on time and everyone's in danger.
Where's that damn Spirit pilot? I want my revenge.
What the hell did you do this time, Spirit?
I may or may not have stolen a B-52 yesterday. Just wanted to impress my wife on our honeymoon.
Spirit, those are ultra-high military-graded aircraft. You can't just fly them.
Well, he's about to learn his lesson now. Say hello to my family, the holy grail of the United States Air Force.
Come on, man. Me and your brother B2 have been friends for years.
Exactly why I didn't expect this from you, Spirit. Targeting your headquarters as we speak.
Sounds like a bad day to be Spirit.
Tower, this is Delta 457 requesting permission to land.
Delta 457, that can't be right. That flight disappeared 5 years ago. Who is this?
Affirmative, Tower. Delta 457 requesting immediate clearance to land.
Identify yourself immediately. This frequency is restricted. Delta 457 was reported missing over the Atlantic in 2019. There were no further signals or radar traces.
Negative, Tower. This is Captain Lewis, Delta 457, en route from Madrid to New York. We've been through heavy turbulence and lost communication. Requesting emergency landing.
Captain Lewis, that's not possible. That flight number hasn't existed in our system for years. How are you even transmitting on this channel?
We've been flying for hours. Passengers are calm, systems are stable, everything looks normal. Are you sure you're reading this correctly?
You don't seem to understand, Captain. Your tail number doesn't exist, your transponder isn't responding, and our radar shows no aircraft in your position.
Tower, we have clear visuals on the runway. How can you not see us?
If that's true, proceed with caution. You are cleared to land on runway 31 left.
Copy that, Tower. Beginning final approach.
Delta 457, once you touch down, remain in the cockpit. Do not open the doors until instructed.
Why? What's happening?
Because if this transmission is real, the flight that vanished 5 years ago is about to return. Security teams are waiting for your arrival.
Mayday, 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 Delta 173 declaring a medical emergency. We have a child in a febrile seizure, shock onset, eyes open but unresponsive, unable to move, requesting immediate priority landing.
Delta 173 negative. Runway is closed due to a presidential arrival. Earliest approach window is 13 minutes out. Maintain holding.
13 minutes, Tower, the child is seizing, losing tone, completely unresponsive. We don't even have 2 minutes. This is life critical. We need that runway now.
Delta 173, follow procedure. You're carrying 230 additional passengers. From an operational standpoint, presidential priority overrides a single medical case.
Tower, every passenger, especially every child, is equal. This is not one medical case. This is someone's son, someone's entire world.
Delta 173, vacate approach immediately. Unauthorized entry during federal protocol will result in immediate certificate suspension and investigation.
You can suspend me, take my license, ground me forever. I'll accept all of it, but I will not sit in this cockpit and watch a child die because we're waiting on a political schedule.
Be advised, visibility decreasing, security convoy positioned. Runway cannot be opened at this time. If you proceed, enforcement will be immediate.
Then I'll face whatever comes. Better I lose my career than a family lose their child. Delta 173 is coming down. End of discussion.
Fat ass 124, what the hell are you doing?
Standard takeoff, obviously.
In 80 knot crosswinds? Are you insane?
This is just a light breeze for Big Antonov.
You're crab walking down the runway like a drunk penguin.
It's an advanced sideways takeoff technique. Learned it from Spirit Airlines.
You just wiped out half the runway lights.
The lights were poorly placed. We'll fix your runway for free anyway.
How are you airborne and still at a 45-degree angle?
Antonov doesn't follow physics. Physics follows Antonov.
This is literally impossible.
Nothing's impossible with enough vodka.
Mayday, 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 this is United 278 declaring a critical medical emergency. A child is in septic shock with organ failure. Request immediate landing clearance.
United 278 negative, runway reserved for presidential departure. Proceed to your alternate airport immediately.
Tower, that instruction is medically impossible. The child's blood pressure is collapsing and treatment on board is exhausted.
Captain, follow procedures and comply. Presidential movement cannot be interrupted.
Procedures won't stop organ failure. Delay here equals a fatal outcome.
Captain, lower your voice and maintain professionalism. You are crossing limits.
I am being professional by telling you the truth. We will not reach the next airport alive.
You are disrupting protected airspace and multiple departures.
And you are delaying life-saving care for a child who does not have minutes to spare.
Captain, this is your final instruction. Any dissent will trigger consequences.
Instruction heard and rejected. Emergency descent initiated now.
You are interfering with a presidential operation. This will not be ignored.
Then document it properly. I chose a child's life over political convenience.
Runway is being cleared. Emergency medical teams are deploying immediately. You will answer for this disruption.
Understood. Wheels down and committed. A child gets a fighting chance today, and I will face whatever follows.
Tower Antonov 905 is ready for departure.
What? That's my gate. What are you doing with my passengers?
Replacing you, budget airline? Spirit too expensive. Antonov offers better deal.
I'm the cheapest airline in the world. How could you be cheaper?
It's simple. Boris runs the entire crew operation, and only in-flight snack is vodka from motherland.
Antonov, hold position. You'll need to wait for traffic to clear first.
If you're really a Spirit replacement, you wouldn't need Tower's permission to take off.
I'm not scared of Tower. Rolling for takeoff now. Wait, engines have no thrust. Boris, what did you break?
That's what happens when your entire maintenance crew is a bear.
Tower, who is this fat Russian guy? He's slowing my landing. I'm about to stall.
Quiet, Temu agent. I carry nuclear reactor from motherland.
THL, you better not get Antonov angry.
I will fly into you and detonate that reactor if you don't get out of my way.
You're just jealous because you carry fake junk from Temu, China.
Did you forget, Antonov? Your entire plane has been made by China. You owe us.
I do. So here's my gift to you. 2 Russian Sukhois from personal escort squadron, ready to open fire.
What? It's not that serious, Antonov. I just wanted you to move faster.
Nobody messes with big Antonov.
Tower, big emergency. Antonov's wife is circling above us like a red angry eagle. Spirit, calm down. Why would she be angry this time? Because Antonov forgot her repaint appointment again. I didn't forget. I was delayed due to weather issues. Weather? The sky was clearer than my browser history. Antonov confirmed the red aircraft overhead is your wife? Yes, Tower, and she only flies like that when she's in interrogation mode.
Antonov, explain. Why did the mechanic tell me you canceled my repaint?
Honey, I didn't cancel. I just postponed for budget reasons.
Budget reasons? You bought Spirit a new fuel pump last week?
It wasn't a gift. He installed it backward. Everyone remain calm. This is not traffic control anymore. This is relationship turbulence.
And you, Spirit, stop screaming when you see me. I'm not a ghost.
When you dive from the clouds like a missile, anyone would scream. Tower permission to hide behind the hangar?
Denied. We're settling this right here in front of your little friends.
Tower, should I prepare for evacuation or record this for training purposes? Spirit, leave the frequency! Now!
Why don't airlines allow the captain and first officer to eat the same food? This isn't some strange or arbitrary rule. It's there to protect passenger safety. Once an aircraft climbs to cruising altitude, the autopilot takes over most of the flying. That's usually the first moment pilots get a chance to eat. But they are never allowed to eat at the same time. In most cases, the captain eats first. The first officer stays fully focused in the cockpit. After the captain finishes, they switch. The goal is simple. Make sure that at least one pilot is always fully capable of flying the aircraft if something unexpected happens. There's another rule most passengers don't know about. The 2 pilots are not allowed to eat the same meal. For example, the captain might receive a first-class style meal, while the first officer eats a standard crew meal. The reason is risk reduction. Airlines want to minimize the chance that both pilots get sick at the same time. If both pilots were to suffer food poisoning at the same time, the aircraft could lose effective control. And that's a risk aviation simply cannot accept. Why do airplanes fly so incredibly high? Wouldn't that just burn more fuel? Actually, it does the exact opposite. Flying high can cut fuel consumption by up to 50%. Most commercial jets cruise between 30,000 and 39,000 feet. That altitude sits right at the bottom of the stratosphere, a very special layer of the atmosphere. Up there, the air density is only about 1/3 of what it is at sea level. Less air means much less drag. But saving fuel isn't the only benefit. Because the air is thinner, the engines don't have to work as hard to pull air into their compressors. That reduces internal stress and can extend engine blade life by 2 to 4 years. There's another big reason the ride feels smoother. Above 30,000 feet, you're flying above most storm clouds. That's why you often see violent storms rolling underneath you, while the cabin feels calm and steady. And here's a wild fact. Bird strikes become virtually impossible at that altitude. Most birds can't fly higher than about 10,000 feet, far below cruising altitude. So that's why airplanes have to fly high.